Yeah, so my organization has a lot of resources actually. We've worked on several different topics, like for instance, advertising and its impact on children, cyberbullying. We worked also with other organizations like the Council of Europe to develop resources for teachers. So there's plenty to really pick from. And there's also the fact that we are a network organization with plenty of member organizations, which can allow for partnerships and cooperation between eTwinning teachers and our organizations. Well, I mean, when you ask people what they think democratic participation is, what comes to mind is voting and elections and involved in that, perhaps even maybe petitions and referendum. But I think what's important for citizens nowadays is to have a broader scope of what it means, democratic participation. For instance, when you pay with something using money, it's a form of voting mechanism actually. You're actually voting for a product or a service, and that in turn determines what kind of products and services will be available in the future. And so to be interested in how the financial system works, what is money, how to use it more responsibly, is part of democratic participation, which is why issues like inequalities and all these things are so important and need to be tackled as democratic participation and not just anything else. Now here, in a more general sense, also it's the critical thinking that is absolutely crucial. Students need to practice critical thinking. Democratic societies need contradictory debates and this sort of exchange of ideas openly and freely. That's the first thing. And the second thing is to practice participation directly, because if students are only always told what to do and then they're released into the democratic world where they're supposed to actually take ownership and make decisions, then they don't have that kind of practice and experience.